Okay. So weird. I thought I wasn't live. Shit, is my... Okay, this time it didn't auto select the autofocus, so I don't have to change the camera settings, really. I'm so fucking tired. I've been dealing with stupid paperwork bullshit with, like... I moved, and the company's being a little bitch about it, basically, at the old place. Anyways. Not necessary. Basically, like, playing musical chairs. I don't know what the example would be, but like the, hey, call this person. Oh, we're gonna connect you to this department. Oh, the phone isn't set up, or just you can't connect to anybody, so you're just kind of shit out of luck until they fix it. I don't know, but yeah, that kind of thing. I was thinking like, oh dang, I'm gonna have to get the other ones, but like Higurashi, and the summer sale right now, it was discounted. So we're on to chapter 2. English. Oh, I don't have sound. Holy shit! Holy shit, that's fucking loud. The cicadas, they really are crying, huh? Okay, bitch. We don't need the sound all the way up. There we go. Well, can you hear it now? Okay. So it looks like the mic's still picking something up, so I guess it's the AC, maybe. I need to get more stuff to dampen the sound in here. Come on. It said full screen. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get started. The most possibilities. Waranagashi. How was your taste of life in Hinomizawa? A curse or a conspiracy? I believe you have fully enjoyed everything and everyone seeming suspicious. Here, at last, it is no surprise attack, but a real, direct incident. Please enjoy it. Difficulty is lower than Onikakushi, but it is extremely vicious. Interesting. So there's going to be a lot less questions. Once again. Ugh. I did not miss that. I will not quench your thirst, for you seek the truth and could not accept that. I will not quench your thirst, for the truth you desire does not exist. But I still want to quench your thirst, for I am the one who cast you into the desert. What is this lorem ipsum shit under the name? It is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons or organizations is entirely coincidental. 1983, early summer of the 58th year of the Showa era. It always goes so fast. The chirping of birds served as my alarm clock. Huh? Wasn't today Sunday? Wasn't it basically my style to stay up late on Saturday and sleep through the morning on Sunday? Why was I waking up at this disgustingly wholesome hour? Back to sleep, back to sleep. Oh, not the phone. Keiichi, are you awake? You have a phone call. At that moment, the sound of my mother calling me from downstairs finally registered. I'm really curious if this is going to be a repeat. I don't know how each chapter works. Like, what's the difference between them? Is it the same incidents from a different perspective? Is it like a timeline kind of thing? Like some fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe bullshit? You know? Not cinematic universe necessarily, but yeah, the timeline idea that you see in comics and stuff, where it's just something different. I thought you wanted to go out, Loki. Is that what you want to do? Come on. Come on, Loki. Yeah, I know. Alright, we're gonna go out the door. Okay. At that moment, the sound of my mother calling me from downstairs finally registered. Phone call. Sprang up out of bed abruptly and stampeded noisily downstairs. The fuck? Is my sound on? Okay. Thought sound wasn't coming through my headphones. He's awake. I'll put him on right now, my mother informed the person on the other end of the line. Hello? It's me. Who might this be? Morning, Cage-kun. You're such a sleepyhead, such a sleepyhead. Oh, Reina. What's up? Calling so early in the morning? I don't think it's so early. It's in the middle of the day, you know. It was 11 o'clock. I guess you could loosely consider that the middle of the day. Bitch, if I'm just now waking up, it's morning. Fuck you. So, what's up? Hold on a second. I'll put Mi-chan on now. Ohayo, Cage-chan. If I were to say it in English, that'd be good morning. While we're at it, why don't you try saying it in Chinese, German, and Russian as well? Ni hao, Kei-chan. Guten Morgen, Kei-chan. Russian. Das Vidanya. How the hell should I know? Well, whatever. This stupid conversation has woken me up. That's good to hear. So, Kei-chan, you're free right now? If you're good, then we've got everybody. Everybody? Did she mean all the club members? That's right. You might be thinking, every day always ends in heated competition, but at least I can spend my day off peacefully. You're too naive, Kate-chan. Yeah. The aim of our club is to find the best solution for every situation. In other words, we don't care if it's the weekend. Oh, looks like Kate-chan has come to understand our club. So, how about it? Can you come? Solution for every situation. Now I'm just reading into absolutely everything. I'm just like, what does it mean? I had absolutely nothing planned that day. If I were to refuse Club President Mion's invitation, what other fun ways to pass the time would I have? It's not like I planned on doing anything, and if I said no, you'd probably just declare me the loser by default and force a penalty game on me anyways. If you understand that much, then you can't refuse, right? If you're okay with it, then meet at the usual place at 1 o'clock. We're going into town, so bring your bike, okay? I watched the first episode last night of I farmed slimes for 300 years, whatever the fuck that name was. And like, the whole thing is like, it's a salary woman who dies from exhaustion, and in heaven she decides to be transported to a MMO basically, and farm slimes, and then she has her knowledge test, or her abilities tested by like a dragon lady, and then the dragon becomes a woman, like she changes back to her human form, and it was like she keeps working to like fix the house that she broke of the salary woman who's now a witch. And like they had that stupid like anime like, oh, I'm gonna save you like from yourself or whatever. I can't deal with that shit anymore, like anime tropes. But like it was just like, no, I'm gonna keep working on the house because I fucked up your house because I crashed into it because I was a giant dragon. And then she's just like, huh. Like she like grabs her hands and she goes, don't overwork yourself, you'll kill yourself, okay? Or like something like that, but like the whole anime thing of just like, da-da-da-da, okay? Like, oh my, I fucking hate it. Why is anime garbage now? Who did this? Anyways. Club activities in town. Well, we could do them anywhere. Besides, it was a new venue. There was no way this was going to be intense. When does this fucking take place? This is pissing me off. Like, I want to know, is this at some, yeah. I'm just gonna keep reiterating that. I'm holding a pretty big grudge from that narrow loss a couple days ago. I'll say it right now, I'm not going to lose. A couple of days ago was Friday's club activities. That uncompromising poker match. It was a fight to the death. Nobody held back. Nobody could tell who was in the lead or who was last until all the points were tallied. In the end, I won by only 1 chip. Mion came in second. Damn it! To think if I hadn't squandered that 1 chip. Mion lamented thus, perhaps more so than the fact that she lost the match. Mion doesn't lose. That's why Mion only whined when she let the champion's throne slip through her fingers. That's why she was more frustrated than anybody over a close loss. So, did she mean for today to be a grudge match? I've never seen The Grudge. or The Ring. I don't know how I've gone this long in my life without seeing either of those movies. Well, and like The Grudge, there's like a Japanese version, there's an American version. And same with, or that's The Ring, right? Are there American versions of The Grudge, or is it just Japanese? I don't know. Bring it on! Just like last time, I'll shut you down and make you play that penalty game. Make sure you play in a way that you won't regret it when you lose. Wouldn't have it any other way. It'll make it all the more better when I crush you. After that, we exchanged jeers for a bit before hanging up the phone. As I headed back upstairs hastily to get the key to my bike, I bumped into my mother as she was carrying a futon down. Oh, Keiichi, you seem like you're in a good mood. Heading out? Something like that. I'm going into town to play with everybody. When you say something like that, it's when it's like, yeah, it could be, like, this isn't a, yes, you are heading out, Keiichi. Take care. Watch out for traffic. Be back before dinner. Yeah, I'll be back by then. After unlocking the chain from my bike in the garage, I reveled a bit in the resistance the slightly stiff pedal gave as I pushed on it. Alright, let's go. I set off on my bike, cutting through the refreshing morning air. I wish I had my bike again. I used to have a bike back when I lived with my parents, and I left it there because I couldn't fit it in my car. Keiichi-kun, you're late. That was a weird reading. Ah, sorry to keep you waiting. Where are Sadako and Rika-chan? Rather than meeting up with them here, it's a lot quicker to just meet up in town. Oh, I see. If I remember correctly, Sadako and Rika-chan's houses were on the other side past the school. I just realized I need to share the stream. Let me go ahead and do that now. Okay. Done. Sadako and Rika-chan's houses were on the other side, past the school. I wonder if they provide a map of the town. Oh yeah, what's up with doing club activities in town? It can't be that everybody's going to put on masks and rob banks all day, is it? I wouldn't mind doing that. Even then, I wouldn't lose to you. You see, Michan always tells me the routes and schedules of the armored bank cars. I wonder why. What? I spun around with a serious look on my face and looked at Neon. Well, it certainly seemed possible that Neon was capable of doing that. Seriously, Neon? Reina? What are you saying? Sorry, Michan. Sorry. The two of them joked around. Neon. Reina does not really joke around much, so this is interesting. That bright laughter was the best match for a beautiful day like this. Every time the music fades, I'm scared that, like, something bad is gonna happen, but it just restarts. Hey, you two. Sadako and Rika-chan are waiting for us, aren't they? Let's stop fooling around and get going. Around and around, fooling about like two fluttering butterflies. I earnestly wish I could just keep watching them like this. But the five of us together would absolutely be more fun. That's right. Well then, let's go. The goal is to plunder 1 billion. Once we split the loot, everybody scram. Yeah. Three of us on our bikes headed over the gently sloping hill towards town. Accelerating hard, we crested the hill. The view expanded as Okonomiya Station came in sight. I occasionally come to the station here. Considering the amount of effort it takes to get through here, it was quite a hassle. That's why I didn't know much about the area around the station, or Okonomiya itself for that matter. The street we were headed down today was, of course, unfamiliar to me as well. Going through the railway crossing, we headed past the south end of the station. This is the first time I've been this way. Around here, there's lots of things like arcades and toy stores. Michan knows a lot about it. So there's an arcade. I used to go to one pretty often. My gamer's blood roils within me. Always going to an arcade? Kei-chan, you're quite the delinquent. Next time we're here, I'll show you where it is. It's a good one. There's quite a few machines. It seems like the town of Okonomiya was Mion's stomping grounds. If I asked her, she could tell me a lot of things about it. Eventually, we came across a store with quite a few bikes parked in front of it. Do I have my water in here? Ah, I have honey. I'm not gonna do that. I'll look for it later. It's fine. Eventually we came across a store with quite a few bikes parked around it. Was this the arcade? No, it was a smaller shop. Looking at the window display, it seemed like your everyday toy shop. But for almost 10 kids to be filing in and out of the store, they were doing almost too well for themselves. Could it be that the store is having some sort of event today? Exactly. Top prize is 50,000 yen. 50,000? What the heck is that? That's the GNP of the People's Republic of Keiji 5 times over. 2 cute figures messing about the front of the store noticed us and waved their hands. Hello everybody, we've been waiting for you. Good morning. Hey, good morning Riki-chan. Sadako, we'll settle this before the cops get here. The goal is to plunder 1 billion. Huh? Kei-chan, I have no idea what you're talking about. Or Kei-san. She would not call him Kei-chan. Kei-chan. So it looks like Rika was talking first, and Sadako said good morning, which it's interesting. It seems like their personalities are sort of swapped. I can notice that from the beginning. Are we late? Did we keep you two waiting? We finished early today, so we've been waiting a while. Finished what? I'm sorry about that. Kei-chan here was taking his sweet time. Well, if it was Keiichi's fault, it couldn't be helped. Saying that, Rika-chan stretched up and began patting Mion's head. Hey, wait a minute. Are you solving everything by making me the bad guy? Of course! Who else but Keiichi-san could fill this important role? Okay, never mind, I guess not. I don't like being cast like that. If you think that this will solve everything, you're sorely mistaken. I was feeling slightly irritated, so I began to repeatedly smack Sadako on the head. Smack, 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 smack. Keikei is bullying me! It's such a shame that Keiichi's bullying you. Sadako's crying, she's crying, I'm taking her home. Your big sis is here. Your big sis here will take care of the bad guy, okay? Wham. We're gonna ecstatically wipe the tears, which were probably fake, from Sadako's face, while Rika-chan gently patted mine as I lay sprawled on the ground. Yeah, this is fine. Yep, this is the way things are supposed to be solved. Although, I think we should find a new punchline before you start losing teeth. Well then, upsy daisy. In any case, the greeting for today went well. Inside the toy shop, there were about 10 boys around the same age as me. Apparently they all knew Mion, and finding out that she had arrived, they greeted her with jeers a few at a time. Michan is a regular at this toy shop, so she has a lot of friends. A regular at a toy shop? What's up with that? Hey, Keiichi-san, take a look back here. Following Sadako's prompting, I took a look. There were chairs lined up at tables, almost like some sort of birthday party. I realized it immediately. It couldn't be. This is the venue for today's club activities? Surprised, Kei-chan? I'm good friends with the owner here. He sometimes lets me hold game tournaments to expand his customer base. Expand his customer base. I see. Meaning all the boys livening up the place were participants? That's right. Normally it's just us 5, but today we're gonna play with lots and lots of people. Reina was innocently happy about being able to play with so many people, but my expression grew noticeably stern. Keich-san, I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh, well then why don't you try saying it? Together, okay? 1, 2... These are all enemies. Sadako's voice and mind blended together in harmony. We looked over at the participants. After all, the top prize was 50,000 yen. My eyes lit up like a flame. Hey, Kei-chan, it looks like today will be fun. Well, no matter how many more rivals I have, the goal is still the same. Rivals? Kei-chan, do you think a whale keeps track of all the krill it eats? She said in an unpleasant voice, laughing with the aggressive glint in her eyes reserved solely for club activities. Damn it, Mion. She's as serious as she... My best. Go for it, yay! Go for it, yay! Completely emasculated, the group joined Rika-chan in a cheer. Inside the store had been consumed by the world of Rika-chan. Damn, she's already chomping at the bit. It seems like today's gonna be fun. I'm going to do my best, huh? It seems that Reina was also unusually fired up by the large crowd. Hopping about and running around, she had entered entirely into cute mode. In Reina's case, the real fun starts when her tension gauge fills up. Her happy-go-lucky attitude belied the fact that this was the state in which she was the most threatening. Mion was making small talk with some of the regular customers she was acquainted with. It was like business as usual with her. Of course, if anybody thought that Mion looked ordinary, they were not qualified to be in our club. The shadow beneath her feet exuding the killer instinct weren't confrontational. They were looks of expectation and curiosity. They were the eyes of onlookers who were wondering what kind of match was going to occur and who was going to win. You couldn't ask for a better